What do you mean?
Is Freddy himself bad, or is it just the players playing him that are bad at Freddy? We're about to find out in this video. I am playing Survivor. We have second chance perks as per the meta, and we're about to see what we can pull off here. Let's get right into the mix. With one gen done, it seems like we finally were able to get Freddy to actually go into a chase at some point. But it doesn't seem like he's really that intelligent. He's taking his sweet time to actually make his way over. So I figure I'll rotate this way, maybe get him to go for the window or something. Nope, just kind of breaks the wall and decides to fly off somewhere else. So I just went back to going to do the gen. As you should, I guess. I mean, it's not like there's anything else you can do here. He's just not chasing anybody. So he can't really get any slowdown if you're not going to chase anybody. So that's unfortunate for him. Now, one thing I'm going to point out is actually the fact that this Freddy is using ultimate weapon, which already says everything I need to know. That tells me that they don't understand how Freddy's kit works, as per usual, right? Because if you remember with any Freddy video I ever posted, you may notice, or I have mentioned, Freddy makes the survivors oblivious. So why would you run ultimate weapon if you're not going to be affected by the terror radius in the dream world? So you're only going to get ultimate weapon value about half the time, and you're probably not going to get any value in most of the time. That's just kind of sad. That already tells me everything I need to know about this particular Freddy. Now I figure maybe it could be snares because I haven't really seen any fake pallets around, which is wildly unfortunate. Now this is post commentary, so I do believe he did run pallets, but I honestly wouldn't be able to tell you that because I don't even think he even used any. If I'm being honest, I never saw it. So now we're on another gen. We're down to one gen already. I know, insane. He finally got a hook at one gen. Like, oh my god. Right? Fine. Unfortunate. I don't even know how that's even possible, right? I mean, he just never went into a chase and never got a down, which is insane to me. I don't know what else to say to that. We heal him. I think he gets like... Okay, the other guy got saved. I was on this gen. And this is also proof of why you need to utilize the strategies, because he's down to one gen and he's chasing somebody who's never been hooked, not even injured, and he's just like chasing some random guy. I give him that. He had some decent, okay footwork, but he puts me on the correct side of the pallet, which is a bad move because now I have access to the rest of the map. Which if these pallets weren't so dog shit, I probably could have done a little bit more with what I had, but that area just didn't really have much for me to work with, so we proceed to go somewhere else, to like a TNL, kind of work something there. He's pretty much gated on me, so I went for a spin there, but of course Alan Wake just sandbags me instead, which is unfortunate. But we do have the second chance perks available to us, so that we at least have something after we get unhooked, which is good for us. It took him an eternity, you know, but he's, I don't know why he's using ultimate weapon. I'm not too sure what the hell he's doing. I think I kind of spun him out there. I'm not sure what happened there, but we still have off the record, so he's finally trying to actually go for me again after I got unhooked, which is really solid on his part. At least he's attempting to do that. Now, obviously, I have the perks for it. Made him whiff. He's going to we spin him out again. Golly. He's on a spin cycle. Now, I don't even know where he's going. I'm like, bruh, like, what are you doing? Yeah, we teabag him some more, yep. And then we go around the other way. I don't know why Alan is just still in my area, but we're trying our best here. You go ahead and vault that. He slaps him, and then we can proceed to go to another pallet, which is that having the lane pallet's not the greatest, but we are, like, hugging the wall there to keep the corners tight. Now, we do have decisive, but he's just so horrible at landing his hits. I was trying to get him to at least, you know, try to get the down there, you know, so I could get decisive, but by the time he knocked me down, decisive already ran out. So that was, you know, unfortunate for me, but still very bad on his part. Now, I was hoping they would get the blind there, but of course, Alan, being the clown that he is, even though his entire job was to try to help out his teammates, he still failed at that one thing he was trying to do, which is very sad. But either way, I think I still did pretty well, considering the fact that we put him on the spin cycle. And I really I could have honestly kept going, but there you go. Now he's getting mad. Yeah, he's getting mad. So that's good. But I actually threw so I can actually try to get decisive to work out, just so I can get maximum value, but I was not able to do that, which was a bit of a throw on my part, but I had a feeling that he would be pretty bad anyway. Rebecca goes for the trade here, but I still have off the record, which is solid for me. We can go ahead and just give this a little fake there. Probably bait him to try to go that way. It didn't seem like it really worked too well. He seems like he just kind of follows everything. Yeah. Yeah. He's like really like now he's waiting out the spins and everything. But then they did the gen, so I end up just getting downed, which is so unfortunate. It's like the one time where like not having the what do you call it? It's like the one time my teammates doing the gen actually like negatively affected me, which is kind of expected. Truly, you know, your teammates will always do the exact opposite of what you need them to do, and then of course this clown is trying to brute force a save, which I don't really think is going to really work. He's trying to go for a CJ and he just automatically just failed, because I'm not surprised. This clown has been busy sandbagging and just failing at every single save that he's ever attempted. And now you can see here the Freddy is extremely mad, even though he's the one who's been making the most mistakes, which is pretty funny. Which I was just teabagging like crazy just to try to bait him to keep following me, truly for the content. So I'm gonna leave all this in because he was very mad. Because you're not just mad, you know, if you just like, okay, whatever, walk over like a few times. Man was up there for like a good 10, 15, 20 seconds, still walking. Now, watch what he does. Now he's real mad. Look. Starts hitting on the hook. He's like, oh, I gotta stand behind the hook. I'm like, my man, that's not... Nobody can see you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna BM, at least do it right. Like, that's all I'm saying. Because you guys know, like, when I'm playing, I'm always gonna do the hitting on the hook thing, and I'll stand right in the shot, in the camera and stuff like that, so they know they're killer and whatnot. And I do that all the time. But mind you, this guy now, he's like afraid of getting saved again, which is even more hilarious. And mind you, like they sat here for a good amount of time. I made sure to stay in so I could see what happens here, because they're really trying. Like he is so scared to get pallet stunned, which is so funny to me. Because I'm like he was very mad. He was very mad, but he's the one who didn't have any aim, and he's the one who's getting finessed and stuff like that. So I'm like, ultimately, which I mean, mind you, the map is still pretty bad. Don't get me wrong, but if just off of the perk choices, I already kind of knew that he doesn't really know how Freddy works. Especially with ultimate weapon being a thing, I don't think that's something you should be running with your character his ability is literally making them oblivious. So I don't really understand like how that works. Like, if I'm being honest. Which if I'm not mistaken, I honestly thought that the red light would be hidden. Which I don't know why he's busy doing a dance around everywhere. I don't know why he's that afraid of just, like, he needs to just get another down or something. I don't know what he's trying to do here, but I'm still taking the opportunity to just continue the commentary here, because I honestly thought that the red light would be hidden during the obliviousness, which unless it's just showing me the red light because of the spectator mode, or whatever, being like bugged or something like that. Which I'm not sure if he's trying to like bleed him out or something, but he just got like stunned or whatever, which is even more hilarious. And then he just gets picked up. So he still got finessed either way. So that was just sad on his part. Like, he could have done that honestly differently. For Alan to get away here, if he does have a perk, he's gonna have to use it to make it to the gate, because I'm pretty sure there were 99 in the gate. So he does have live. He does whiff the swing on that window there. I think he started panicking. His saltiness is really messing him up here. Alan should not have crouched there. If he just kept staying on him, he would have been forced to like at least swing at one of them. They both use live to give him a boost, and then Alan here, I think, is able to actually slip away while the others are keeping him distracted. And then Rebecca's actually next to 99 Gen. And then this the guy that's injured is going around grabbing a glyph. Like if that's not a big ass flex, I don't know what is. Oh my god. And yeah, I mean, this Freddy's like just dog shit. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Damn, that's a crying shame. Then the other guy gets the other door open. And honestly, I don't know, like, I mean, ultimate weapon alone told me everything I needed to know, but then his aim is horrible. You can tell by his cosmetics too that he does not play Freddy. He just must have like barely a level on him or something like that. There's no way that he could possibly have any levels on Freddy at all, and we're gonna find out in just a second here. He's level 3. And he's running a what the hell is that? Hold on a second. Excuse me, but what the actual F is that? Listen, man, I can commend the fact you got the paint thinner. That's a great add-on. Dress add-on, not gonna be, well, isn't the dress add-on a skill check add-on? Like, my man, I don't think that's something you want to run. Keep in mind, right, if you're running a skill check add-on, at least have something to do with skill checks. And as you can see by the build, there are no skill checks being done here. So that's not good. Alright. Ultimate weapon, completely useless. Pop is fine. Barbecue's fine. Call of Brine is a bold move, okay? Even with the update, bold move. Like, why would you do that, man? Like, if you're gonna at least run kick, like, at least if you're gonna bring it back, at least, like, double up on the regression. Get, like, Call of Brine and, like, overcharge to get, like, 255, I think, regression speed. At the very least, to get something going, you know? But barbecue's fine. It's fine. Now, the reason I don't think it's perfect on Freddy is because of the fact that you want to maintain the pressure where you have it. So sometimes barbecue, like, sometimes people, like, lean too hard on barbecue and they'll try to, like, commit to going to that area when it's, like, the pressure's already over here. Like, you don't have to worry about them over there. But it makes sense when you can teleport, obviously. Pop as well, that makes complete sense. Because you can go to that one gen and slow it down with that. The main problem is obviously the fact that Ultimate Weapon is just a wasted slot. Call of Brine is a wasted slot. So you're running around with essentially mostly like 2 perks pretty much, because it's pretty useless, and then the add-ons could have been better. You could have honestly ran either maybe the jump rope for maybe more audio so you can have more awareness, or the Grunts of Pain type of one, whichever one that is. You could have ran, I mean, like, cooldown for your teleports. You know, so that could actually help you out as well. And he's not utilizing a lot of the Freddy tactics here, ultimately, which was very, very sad. And then he started getting all emotional about it, which is not something you need to do when you're playing killer, because once you lose your cool, that's when all the mistakes get made, and that's when you lose. And it's just plain and simple. Now, was I BMing the hell out of him? Hell yeah, because I do that on either side. It's just to make them play worse. And then usually their salt is what blinds them, and then they kind of just fold. So that's honestly what we were going for in the first place. We obviously had at least 2 second chances, because I had a feeling that he would be I just had a gut feeling like, yeah, they might try to start tunneling, like, which I don't call it tunneling, but just for the sake of the video, we will. And it was just like, I honestly just allowed myself to be sacrificed in order to allow for the rest of them to escape, which is pretty cool. And honestly, I don't know what to do with that. I think the verdict here is that the player is pretty bad, because we all know that Freddy is still pretty decent if you run the right perks and you understand how his power works. With that being said, I'd like to thank you for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that noti bell so you know when I upload next. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of a different kind of video today. It is sort of a bit of a match review for another killer, you know, but as a survivor perspective, which is a little bit different, right? That being said, hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.